Alright, we'll do a walking vid. I'm back. Nice shot of the sun there, huh? It's that old Milwaukee Road tender we saw a little bit ago. Pardon the fence. Yellow wooden refrigerator car. This old gondola here. This is an oldie. I can tell just by the trucks it's got. Arch bar trucks. These were outlawed a long time ago. Could be more common. Even these are old, but that's a little bit more of a modern style. Couldn't tell you what those are. Andrews, Bettendorf, I'm not that knowledgeable on this stuff, but this old gon's seen some better days. Used to be an old flat car. You see the stake pockets there. They've got a wooden box made to hold materials. It's loaded with, looks like dirt. There's trees growing in it. This is lovely Snoqualmie, Washington. Got a nice depot museum down here, and we'll take you past the old unrestored equipment here first. Across the bridge. What is today? January 8th, I believe, 2011. It's supposed to get cold this week. Chance of snow almost every day. There's a nice shot of a railroad bridge with the sun glinting in the background. Crossing a little creek. Pretty full. We've had a lot of rain here in the last several days. Like I said, it's going to get cold, chance of snow. You can see the old wooden pilings down there from the old car bridge. They cut down to make the new concrete one. It's been a couple years since I've been here. It's about 35-40 miles from the house, so it's not too bad. Walk down here on occasion. It's a pretty active museum. This is, it said the Northwest Railway Museum. They kind of the Washington State. I don't want to call it the Washington State headquarters for the museum, Railroad Museum, but they kind of concentrate on historically significant equipment for Washington. We're fed by the Great Northern Pacific, Milwaukee Road. We get Union Pacific. I think they were more down south. Spokane, Portland, and Seattle never made it up to Seattle. Made it to Portland. Old Milwaukee Road boxcar. I don't see a date on it. I don't know if this would be a 1910 product. Usually they put a date on it when it was manufactured, but I don't see it on this one. Old Milwaukee logo. Shot of some of the old tank cars they got here. It's a nice little path they got here. They got some little interpretive signs in front of some of the more historic equipment. There's a little overview of some of the other stuff. Old steamer back there. They just finished a train shed. And a lot lot of this stuff's going to get moved into it and cosmetically restored, which I'm really glad to see. I made a couple of donations to him a few years ago and helped out with that. Old passenger car, no idea what it's from. All boarded up. It's an old Plymouth industrial locomotive. It's a pretty good sized one. See the Plymouth logo there on the footboard. This would be diesel powered. Some of these I think are gas too, but I think these bigger ones are probably diesel. There's an old Northern Pacific logo. There we go. There's a storyboard on this one. This one was built in 1923. Again, I'll let you guys pause that. You can read all the vitals. Standard box car, just used to haul anything just about dry. These are cool here. This is one of my favorites. This is a Shea steam locomotive, designed by Ephraim Shea in the late 1800s. These are steam cylinders. Connects to a crank. And this one they're missing, but there'll be a drive shaft that goes to each truck, and you can see the bevel gears there. There'll be a pinion on each one of those, and that's how it would transfer the power. And it does that on all, particularly this one, all 3 trucks. This one, I believe, is the second oldest 3-truck Shea left. Hopefully that'll show up enough for you to read. Eastern Railway Lumber Company. Nice little wreck crane here. I've got 7 minutes. Hopefully we'll get this all in here. Steam crane X5, Spokane, Portland, and Seattle. Built in 1908. Weyerhaeuser locomotive Malay. That's a true Malay. The front cylinders are bigger than the back cylinders there. Barely make out the Weyerhaeuser Timber Company up there. Here's one of the other geared steam locomotives, Heisler. This one was built in 1923. This one has 2 repair cylinders in a V configuration, connecting to a crank down in the center. And let's see if we can get a video here, a shot of it here. There's your universal joints. It's got a center differential in each truck. This one's a 2-truck model, a little rough. 060 yard switcher, Northern Pacific, from the Inland Empire Paper Company in Spokane, Washington. September 1889 was the manufacturing this one. From the Rogers Locomotives Works. Getting cold out here. Got a classic 460 here from, I was looking at this one earlier on the walk down. This is all in something Valley. You can see the Valley word there. A little Swiss cheese there. Kind of looks like the floor of the Oldsmobile. We'll have to go back and look at this one on the website. Here's a consolidation type 280. This one would be cool to see running again. Union Pacific number 529. That's a good sized locomotive. One of the bigger ones I got here. Little Shell tank car. This one's got a lot of Northwest history. Built in 1929. Hauled oil from Martinez, California to Washington. There's an actual picture of it in Lockheed Shipyards in Seattle, transferring oil. And again, you can pause it and read it as you need to. Northern Pacific double-decker cattle car, 83-269. Stock car built in 1930. Picture of them unloading. There's the history. This one's been painted up here recently. I think it was this way last time I was here, so it's holding up pretty good. Little steel-sided reefer car. This is the old style. This was built in 1953, so it's not that old. Plywood interior. They didn't have refrigeration units on them, so they loaded them with ice. There's a picture of them doing it. There's the ice plant. Gang way that was above the box cars, or the ice cars. Little chute there, slide the ice down, and there were pockets on each end. They'd load them with ice. There's your history on it again. A couple of little emblems on it, little logos. Another old gondola, a little beat up. Pacific Coast Railway, built in 1918. Get the camera to point the right way here. Picture of the Pacific Coast. Renton and Black Diamond and that general area, that was a pretty prosperous coal mining area in this region. Old gas speeder here for track inspection, or logging railroads use these a lot to get the crews out to the woods. Little crane. Well, that's the pretty much the deadline. A couple more cars up here we'll catch real quick on this beautiful winter day. Like the back end of a steam crane right down there. That Northern Pacific car, it looks like it's been pretty well painted up here recently. Jump across the road before we get hit. Suzuki Swift. There's an old Northern Pacific reefer. These would have been yellow. There's the logo again with the yin and the yang. And quite a few of these in N scale. Railway coach. Baggage car up here. Nice to see a lot of this stuff inside, undercover, protected. Be really nice to see it all out on the road someday. At it. And we'll end this video with a bit of a close-up of a couple of disconnect logging cars. And got some more up that are completely refinished up by the depot, but you can see the cribbing there hanging. Put that on the block there. That rail is just to keep them together, I think, or maybe they're just keeping the rail there. But basically, you could haul any length of log between two of these. It's just a little dolly to go under each end. Got pictures and some books of them hauling 100+ foot timber out of the hills with a couple of these. Grays Harbor Iron and Machine Works. See if it shows up. That's out on the coast. 4+ hour drive from here. Alrighty, well, we're gonna move off to the restored stuff in the yard, and I'll show you what they got over there. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.